Hey, what's up everybody? Hans here. Hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day weekend. Hey, quick reminder, Memorial Day, last Monday of May. And today we observe those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Veterans Day, observed November 11th. That's a day when you can thank those who have worn the uniform, past or present. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope everybody's enjoying some time with family and friends. Wanted to do a quick video this evening as I came across a bourbon out and about the other day that really brought me back to some time back in 2010 during my last deployment, and it really kind of sparked some memories for me when I was sitting with some good friends, you know, enjoying a cigar, which we'll get into a little bit of here, and that bourbon that I'm speaking of is Gurkha Bourbon, and I'm not sure how many of you are familiar. I'm on a couple of Facebook bourbon groups, and there's not a whole lot out there that are familiar with this, and I had never seen it myself before I came across this one. So get into this a little bit. So Gurkha Bourbon, aged 3 years in oak barrel, so fairly young. It is 86 proof, and it says it's a limited release, batch number 1. So I don't know much else about it other than what I've shared with you here. It is distilled and bottled by Gurkha Inc. in Fort Myers, Florida. So it's steeped in a legend and history. Gurkha, created more than a century ago. It's one of the most famous brands of luxury goods in the world. Having extraordinary quality, Gurkha is known for very limited release, premium rare blends, aged in charred white oak barrels, mild and lavender aromas with an entire library of notes in between. So for those of you who have enjoyed various bourbons, we all know that everybody's nose and palates are a little bit different than others. So I'll be sharing a little bit of I'll be popping the cork on this for the first time, sharing a little bit of my thoughts on it. It was not too expensive. I think it was in the $50 to $60 range. Anyways, we'll get into that. And I'm also going to pair it with a Gurkha Ghost cigar. And that's, you know, for those who are familiar maybe with the Ghost, I've not had that blend before. One of my favorites though is the Gurkha Legend cigars, and so the cigar itself, I can say, as I've been enjoying it here for the past few minutes, it is a nice cigar, not too heavy, not too dark, got a nice flavor, and so I have been enjoying that, and we'll go ahead and pop the top here. Very nice cork pop, and if we look at it, it looks like it's actually some cork material, not the synthetic corks that many of these have. So got my Glencairn here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit. All right, there we go. So looking here on the web, one of the descriptions of this that I found was that it's a light smoke and mild pepper notes, underscored by a layer of vanilla and caramel, a lively entry spice that melts into a very smooth finish. So for a 3-year bourbon, that's a lot of notes going into it. We'll see how that works out. So first, I guess I would say is that it's a fairly light on the nose. Don't get a lot of anything hit me in the face too directly. And I guess really at 86 proof, which is on the light side, I wouldn't expect anything too abrupt. So I would agree with the vanilla and caramel. Nothing too overpowering. Again, at 86 proof, you know, it's not super viscous. It's fairly light and thin. It does kind of coat the mouth a little bit, so I'm kind of getting some residuals, which is not a bad thing. Decent flavors and nice little afterburn, I guess I could say. But again, at 86 proof, you're not going to get a whole lot out of this that would have you reaching for some water or ice to cool it off. So anyways, you know, I think at 50 or 60 bucks and due to the unique nature of this bourbon, I think it's kind of a cool bourbon to have on the shelf. And for me personally, it kind of brings back some good memories, sitting around after a long day out having a good cigar with some good friends, and we can now add a good bourbon to that. And so for those of you out there, if you do come across it, I don't think it's a bad buy at 50 or 60 bucks. And I think that it's quite enjoyable. There are others out there that are probably just as good at a lower price point. But again, it's quite a unique bottle, and I wouldn't walk past it if you didn't have one. So with that said, appreciate everybody stopping by and checking out the Gurkha Bourbon, aged 3 years, 86 proof. And again, enjoying my Gurkha Ghost here. Which has a nice flavor as well. Which has a nice flavor as well. Yeah, if anybody's out there and about and they come across the Gurkha Bourbon 3 year, I wouldn't hesitate reaching for it. It's a unique bottle. It's a unique bourbon, and it's got a nice nose, nice taste, nice flavor profile, and I don't think you'd be upset with it. So I'm going to get back to my Gurkha Ghost here and enjoy some time here as we move into Memorial Day, thinking about those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Appreciate everybody stopping by. If you would, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Share the Gurkha Bourbon with those out there in YouTube world. And if you haven't already and would like to, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the support. We've got more bourbon reviews coming, more cigar reviews, be doing more product reviews. As you can see, I'm using the Rode microphone here and checking out some different audio options. And so we'll be doing some reviews on that as well. And again, thanks again for stopping by. Hope everybody has a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.